That doesn't make sense.
It's hard to especially if you're in assessment to get a customized plan.
The assessment takes into account the things that matter to you the most. At cost $101.
Right now,
Get your first 3 months free. Hurry, offer ends August 3rd. Having dry skin is a struggle. Turns out, my body wash was the
Well,
problem.
first of all,
Until I
Yeah,
tried
I
the
can
way
have.
picking and choosing
So
whether
if I
you want to
had
be
to,
silent or
I'll
not,
go up to your house and
that's a
take
privilege in and of itself.
the
But
feathers.
no, I mean,
Well,
you
you
know, I
cannot.
try to just do my best to listen to the black people around me and the
And I will just
educated
keep
black people
punching
in my
you
life. So I do
until
my
your
best to
blood comes out.
not act like I have all the answers
What
for
will not
anything,
happen?
especially in a culture that I'm not from. But you know, that's why when we decided to raise the money for Black Lives Matter
I do not care
organization,
about
we,
money
you know, when we
because
raised
all I
500,000,
care
we
about
got on
is
the
my
phone with
family. So.
some of the women who started Black Lives Matter. I got on the phone with Tamika Malley. I was on the phone with Karen Civil and talking with my friends to make sure the money went to like the correct places, you know, and people who really need it. It's just about listening. That's all. It's about listening.
let's talk about that for a minute because the way I think of activism
Hey, is
for
it
me
on?
looks very different. It's not necessarily just
God money. Is
Yeah,
it on?
it's been on.
What about
Oh,
being an activist in the way in
I'm
which you
coming.
decided to do? What inspired you? What did it look like? You said you raised money for
takes a
Black
drop of
Lives
water to
Matter.
cause
What
someone
did
to
you
slip
do?
and
Walk
fall.
us through everything
But
that
it
you
takes
did
a
and how
lot
you
more
got
to
yourself
prove that
in
your
this
injuries were the result of negligence.
So for
The
me,
store
I,
said the four
you
was
know, it was
dry,
3 years
but
ago.
our
I had like
investigators
a
learned that
string
on
of
the day of the
festivals,
accident, it had
and
been
I
raining.
decided that I was
So
going to
the
wear
next time it
T-shirts
rained,
with a
we
message
went
on
back.
them because I
And
figured
guess what?
what better
Rainwater was dripping from the
what
ceiling.
better
That's
time to use
exactly
a
where our client was
platform than
injured.
in front of
When you're into the
a bunch of
five-year
people.
line, having
So one of the T-shirts I
investigators,
wore
they
was
couldn't say.
if you want to change the system, you know, speak up, white silence is full
okay.
racism, the whole thing. And it didn't really like it kind of got swept under the rug back then. But you know when all this stuff started happening again, and it's been happening. But I got a good amount of people
Huh?
that I can definitely
Until the
mobilize and
party
turn into
is
some
gonna go over
and I
there
know they're down for the
in a
cause
minute.
because merch is a big thing. And I've
But
always
when
been
I hop
outspoken
in the
anyway.
battle
You know,
royale
so
game,
how am I
and
going to be in black culture and not be outspoken about racism?
And then I gotta ask you this because you grew up in Atlanta, so that gives you a head
But
start.
wait, I just saw a Galaxy cell.
bro,
A Galaxy cell.
in 28
A Galaxy
seconds.
cell. A Galaxy cell. Come over here.
And we are really,
What?
really getting
Looking forward to
word
meeting
out,
our new Facebook
especially with
friend,
this
Brian
platform,
Butterfield, at an
and saying
exclusive
that
Come on.
party on
must
Squishaw Lake in Old Town Base.
Yo,
But after getting off to
the
a little
party is
date,
moving
she
in
finds
10
herself in the
seconds.
dark,
So that
reaching to the
means
woods.
we only have a little bit of
Yeah, so
time.
I, you know, I was full
So,
To
transparency.
go
I
over
had never
there.
voted before.
Like all the way over there.
And because you know I was one of those people who was like my vote doesn't matter and you know
so it doesn't
and
matter.
I don't know, maybe it's because I was younger, maybe it's because I really thought that, or I don't know, but I just
With
think
no
that
sign of the
it's
party,
got to
there's no option but
you
to
know
turn
now
back.
this is a bit of a privilege to say it's got to a breaking point for me because obviously it's been past the breaking point for black people, but I think that as a whole you know the young people need to get out and vote because we're the ones that never show up. You know what I mean? We never show up to vote, but you know we're the future, so it's like look, we
Hey,
gotta go out there and
I'm gonna
vote, and
turn
then
off my
whatever
sprint,
happens happens, but
and
we
if
still
I
get to vote.
crouch, I just
You
can
gotta do that.
imagine what he looks.
very candid in saying that you just decided to vote, and I think there's a beautiful irony in the fact that
Bro, look how slow I am.
because of who you are.
I turned off of my sprint. Look how
But I want to
slow I
know why
am.
now.
Hold on, I'm about to turn off volume on.
This moment,
And
this
she had made
moment.
me and Carl
What hit your
construction
spirit to
a
say,
Don't turn on auto one.
Honestly,
Happy
because
Mother's Day.
Well, I
I
did.
think that George Floyd
On the front.
really
Why'd you turn
woke
on
up
auto
a lot of
one?
people,
Now it's going to
including
give
myself, who
it
Made me a
I was
card.
vocal and outspoken about racism. I put it in my lyrics, I put it on T-shirts,
That
I
was
would talk about it
definitely
in
a
interviews.
special
Like,
gift.
you know, I was vocal about it. But
When
that
Nicole kept getting
video,
mine out of her mind,
in that moment,
she
Hello?
felt
I
she
think
didn't
me
get
along
shot
with a
on
lot of
purpose.
other people just
Okay,
kind
no.
of was like, all right, like words are simply not enough anymore. We gotta do something, whether it's
Look, there's a Galaxy cell. Look over there.
voting or all the above.
Look over there,
We
dude.
gotta do something, you know.
Where?
and
Look!
I'm
I
ashamed
can't see.
No, why over there?
for me
I see.
to be
I
like, I
see
need
it.
to raise
I see
money.
it.
There's two.
Right there.
Look, look, look.
It's a shame. And
Look.
I don't know, it just,
Look.
I guess it snapped a bunch of people.
Bro,
out of
I
it, you
turned
know?
on
People
a
who
different
were
language.
local,
I need to turn it back
it's
to
just, it's time to actually put some money in about this. It's time to, you know, it's time to
Okay, I
just
changed it back to
stop talking about it and be about it, you know? And it's been time for that, but like I said, you know, I'm ashamed that it took me this long to actually really be
Hey,
about
follow me
it.
for a minute.
I'm here now.
So Russ, we all know that this is going to be your first time voting. Tell me what that
Wait, I
experience is
need to
going to be
turn
like
on my
in terms of
screen.
what you're excited about.
I think you know what it's gonna do for me. It's gonna let me know that I'm
God money, come
contributing
on.
to something bigger than myself, and I'm actually putting my money where my mouth is, and I'm being about it because, you know, for so long, and I know I'm not alone with this, but
Right.
you know, standing on the
on.
outside and just screaming about this and that and this should change, and it's like, all right, but did you vote? You know. And so you know, I know it's gonna feel
I'll
good
do
to know
this
that
race
I
without
played
you.
a small role, you know. And that's the problem. I think the mentality of like
I'm about to do a
my
really
vote
fun
doesn't
race,
matter needs
but
to be
you
changed
don't want
to
to do it.
my vote, albeit small,
Looks like
does matter. It's a role I'm playing. And if I play my part, and you play your part, and you
you're gonna
play
have
whatever,
to miss out.
then we make a difference.
We saw what?
You know, it'll feel,
Because I'm doing this really
it's
fun
gonna feel
race,
very bigger than
but
me. And I
you
think
don't want to
when you
No,
realize
that
that
show.
giving
you're
and
gonna miss
contributing
out on all
actually
this
feels
fun
better than
stuff.
receiving, that's when you start wanting to do your part and contribute. So voting is an easy way to give.
It was so quiet.
Yeah. To whom much is given, much is required, and you've been given
And I
much.
said,
And we are
Jason, there's
so
something wrong.
grateful for
Nicole's
you,
not
Russ.
here.
Philanthropist,
Nicole's gone.
artist, community activist, first-time voter. We appreciate you.
Yes.
While he's looking
Thank
outside,
you. I appreciate
he's
it.
calling himself a phone. And it's just going right
Bro,
to
the item
voicemail.
shop's about to
I
change.
called her best friend Haley.
I do not go.
Haley, did you talk to Nicole
So
last night?
Oh.
cities
Did
like
you
Nicole
hear
would
me?
text me
Chicago
whether
Yes.
she was staying at someone's
discussions,
house
especially
You
or
want the
if
brand
she
new
got
item
home.
shop?
So that's why
racism
I
as
knew
well
there
as
was something wrong
police
because she
brutality
didn't
and
call
what we
me
can
until
do in
we
this
covered
country.
her.
Again, we're continuing our conversation, letting you know that your voice is your vote and your vote is your voice. We can change what we are in this country. Currently, I'd like to welcome in Chicago Cubs right back, Jason Hayward. I appreciate you.
Jason Hayward.
Atlanta and Chicago.
That's his. Like, so his first name is Jason, and then his last name is Hayward.
I know. I'm watching YouTube on the event, so I know. He just showed. It just
Wanna 1v1 me?
Let's look at the
No, leave the party. Leave the party.
Christine was
Oh, Wawa.
she picks up the phone.
No, leave the party.
My daughter was
Who
out last
mama you
night.
from?
She met somebody and she didn't come home.
Dude, leave the
Huh?
party. Leave the party. Leave the party.
You're not full.
Well, I'm party, Lilo, so I can kick you.
I'm a party leader. Can't talk right. You're not full.
Let's see
They're not
about
full
that.
control.
Let's see about that. What did you do for soccer ball?
Huh?
What did you do for
We
soccer
tried
ball?
getting them out there everywhere we could. We wanted them to come home.
Listen.
What do you do with soccer ball?
Huh?
What do you do for soccer ball?
I don't understand. Not you just said.
Everywhere you went,
What do you do for soccer ball?
they just flooded the town.
Soccer ball.
Soccer ball. Ew, that sounds.
Now just mute you.
The police take action.
I can.
Kick it.
Alright, then I'll kick you. Shut up.
Everything she knows.
Okay. I play basketball. I play soccer. And I play. What is it?
Police. Everything
Oh,
suggests
and I'm in.
Brian Butterfield's Facebook account is a fake.
But I'm getting nervous as I'm playing
You said something about covering sports for so long. I know that it's tough for black players specifically in Major League Baseball to talk about how they feel. Adam Jones did it in a very eloquent way. There are very few that are vocal You said you all were afraid. Why use that
No,
word?
we in the party royale.
In 2019, 68 of us total. And then 3018,
Are you?
25 on the roster on each team, 40 on the roster, which is on each team. But we are many of us. So we are under in that sense. Not always in a negative way when it comes to our teams.
Okay.
To get to this point, you have to move a certain way.
I'm a cool
You can't come off any way. You know, much like other black entertainers, much like yourself, probably having a life every day, but to get to the highest level,
what you mean?
baseball is
What do you mean?
shows like hey, good show, but you can't be proud.
I'm doing
That
erasers.
is a be seen,
Huh?
that is an expression that a lot of black folks
What you
relate
say?
to in whatever aspect of professionalism that they experience,
Okay,
especially if they
but
work
you better know
outside
how
of
to
just
sing.
field work. That is
You
also
don't?
a socialization. Especially like you said, if you want to get to a higher level. And for so
second
long,
mode.
I felt it bubbling right underneath the surface that so many of us who were in lower positions in the world, we have platforms, were tired of pretending, looking the other way, and spending so much time
My
making
mom
others
ain't love me
comfortable
in
while we
Spotify
were
because she
uncomfortable.
want me.
Do you feel that this is the type
Bruh.
of movement that is sustainable,
You know this
or is it just for a time?
It takes conversation.
Where's the food gonna come from?
I'm on the wrong way.
I do have Spotify. I know.
Yeah.
I downloaded it.
Jason, you said you think it's sustainable.
Huh.
That what you're seeing, especially
You know this song?
in baseball, that this can be something where you're feeling
Who
more
sang it?
comfortable, feeling more safe to share how you feel about social injustice and police brutality.
You know this
What
song?
are you doing
Yes,
right
the
now
baby.
in this moment with your platform to
What's
help
the name of
change
the
how
song?
we look at voting and how to educate the culture and the community?
Well, first what I'm doing here is joining up with Money Vote and joining up with
He just said it.
entertainers to get that message out.
What?
Use our platform for something new.
He just said soul.
Trying to create awareness to make it something that's not
That's
just
the name of the song. Go to feel like I'm gone like third. You know this you gonna die. I'm like, hey, you gonna like, I got the guns is like, yeah. I got like, hey, hey.
baseball, to black baseball player. I feel like now, like we talked about, it's finally time to show
It's my mic.
I
mic is bad.
And to me, that can help someone, help a kid growing up. He can see me, he can see other guys that get in the video.
Bro, it's the baby, Lil Baby, and Money Bag Yo.
It's not something I have to be as afraid of as I was before. So I feel like that's my role.
Yeah.
I have a younger brother as well. He's 24. He also plays baseball.
Yo,
So
invite us.
I can't just
Wait,
come up with a
don't invite us yet.
when I get asked a question on what do you do to make changes. I'm joining up here to make sure that I take action and get educated myself.
No, he has a mic. He's just not talking because he's watching the. Wants the free Out West emote. You know the TikTok song Out West? Check it Out West. Oh, he wants that emote, so he's watching it. I think that's why. You know, down like birds. See, we just gonna die. We gonna die. Hey, we don't like. I got guns to fight. Hey, I got that stuff. Cold. Yeah.
Then you're like, wait a minute, you start looking at the clock, it's like, oh no, it's not gonna happen, right? And so I saw Mayor Keisha
This is gonna be done.
I'm dealing with issues right now. I need y'all to step in line and cast your votes. Keep hanging in there. So to me in Georgia, that's what that looks like.
Well, it's interesting that you even bring that up because there have been all these images, specifically from Georgia, because that's such a background, where you see people, especially when it comes to the primaries, doing whatever it takes. This is real life voter suppression that you're talking about. It's been happening for decades. It's not like what you're saying, these examples of sending in your ballot too late after the fact or shutting down the polls at 6 o'clock while people still are in line. That's a real life issue. There needs to be some type of change. And I think that what they're doing right now is fair. But the idea of voter suppression, do you think that that is well known, especially for folks, within the generation, your generation?
I think it's known in our community,
No, not
but I
that.
don't think it's well known enough. I don't think there's been enough light thrown to bring it to light, let people hear about it, let people learn about what that looks like, and get more people to say, okay,
Bro,
watch, this is
it
gonna happen.
barely
This
let
is
me
gonna
go
be like
down
this.
the
You
ground.
can also be excused.
Bro, since
You
I'm
can't say
done with
that
like
anymore.
this.
Jason, everybody
Really
knows or
going down,
feels
so
as
I
if
was on
everyone
just like
knows
this.
what time it
Little
is.
and all
Oh,
that.
could you shut up?
They realize
I'm
that
about to mute you. I'm about to mute you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. There's
I'm
bandages in the
excited about
cabinet.
how fast the word is traveling. The word is being spread
Grab
right
two.
now. The biggest athletes, the biggest icons, biggest entertainers are doing their part. But I'm also seeing people out there on the streets doing their part. When so many things got lost, could have very easily gotten more, in the commotion when it came to protests. You saw rioting, you saw looting. People still stood their ground. People still went out there and said, look, we're doing this for the right reasons. We're going to come together. We're going to use drones. We're going to use social media. I feel like this is a new wave of getting things done the right way and just spreading the message.
you're right about that, and you're right. People are spreading the word unapologetically. We out here, we doubling down. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I think it's like
Hey everybody, I am so excited to welcome friend, brother, family member, if you will, former colleague, NBA great, sports analyst, philanthropist. You guys have to give us this platform to talk about something that is so important, that is moving. Everybody, welcome to Rose.
50 minutes.
Talk to me about how important it is for the people who know you and love you and look up to you. Why is it so important that you use your platform to talk about voting?
Initially, we have to get past the stigma of the mental systemic racism that comes with the presidential race, governors, mayors, senators, judges. We've been conditioned to believe that our vote does not matter. So usually when we looked up at all of those races and people that were running, not only did they not look like us, we didn't believe they were there to represent our best interests. So therefore, as a collective, we didn't mobilize until Barack Obama, and we felt a sense of hope that finally our country is going to do something that we felt would never happen in our lifetime. And I remember being at the inauguration in 2008. I made sure I was there. And we voted in 2016. We didn't vote there. Her only artist is Young Boy. So many people try to make this political. This is not political. And then her emoji is vote is like telling somebody to pay taxes. So that's one, getting over the stigma of nobody is going to represent our best interest. And then number two, the reality is that the person that gets the most votes doesn't necessarily win the presidency. That's uncomfortable right there, because that's actually what took place in 2016. The Electoral College chose the president. And if you put all of their pictures up, I'm pretty sure they look a lot more like each other than they look like you and I. How about that? And then the third thing, especially in urban environments, oh man, they create barriers for us, Kerry. It's like you got to jump over the fence, you got to run past the dog, you got to jump on the hood of the car. The lines is 5 hours long. You get up to the poll and they don't work. Elderly people working in the city, or they got the young people who understand technology working in the suburbs. Like, these are all systematic things that try to discourage us from voting. And then finally, we don't have a day off to vote. We need to work. So we don't get a day off. It's gonna be a full day. And I got to work to pay my bills. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mail in vote.
What up, what up? It's your player partner checking in 2 Chainz. And on this episode, we're going to be kicking it
See
live
how
in Miami, you feel me?
you're
And
able
since
to
I'm a
mail it in.
trendsetter,
So
we're
those
going to
are a few
discuss the
things that
new
I hope
wave
that we
for
could do and
Yappers. That's
mobilize.
right.
And shout to
Once you get
LeBron
Yappers, any
and
version
his
you want to
team.
have. For
Shout to you and
$15,000
everybody
upgrade, all
involved.
our
We will
heroes.
make a difference.
Well, let's talk
Shout out
about
to
more
me
than a
too,
vote.
boy.
There is a Black collective of athletes, artists, coming together and saying voter suppression is a real deal, especially in the Black community. When you just talked about, I got to work, so I can't go vote. And then when we do get in the booth, just in case we don't have to work, do we know who we're voting for? Not only do we have to vote, we got to be educated. And it's not always even about the man who's in office or the woman who's in office for president. It's about your local elections. It's about the people who are your DAs, your state DAs, like the people who actually make change in your community, who will change police brutality, who will make sure that your community is taken care of, who will defund police and hope that they can help you in stopping police brutality. So talk to me about why you decided to be a part of More Than a Vote and what it actually means.
Well, it means a lot to be involved with such an impressive collective as you mentioned. And I've said this multiple times, and I know it can be uncomfortable when I say it, but a lot of times we have to get to the root of the issue before we find a solution. And the quote was, I wish America loved black people as much as it loves black culture. And this collective, by the way, represents in a lot of ways what's encouraging, but also sometimes disappointing about our view of black people in America. Because we were brought here as labor and to be entertained. And we use those vehicles to get paid and move to the suburbs and be idols of white men. And so now that we have this collective, I would say sports and entertainment represent the most powerful group of black men.
After this, it's gonna be 5 minutes.
Musicianship, their intellect, and so to have all of us pulling in the same direction at the same time for anything that we're passionate about is going to be a difference maker, but it's definitely going to be a difference maker in the 2020 vote because we're going to make sure we inform everybody that they can let their voice be
Oh
heard
my god.
and failure is not an option.
Jalen, what does voter suppression look like to you?
A perfect example took place recently, Carrie, in Kentucky. It was 6 p.m. at night, and so many
I
people
do
were
not know
standing
what they're
in line
doing too.
enthusiastic to vote. And you know what they did? Locked the doors. And you know what the people did? They continued to bang on the doors, continued to bang on the windows,
Those guys.
and continued to let it be known that they were not going to leave their seats until they got a chance to vote. And you know what ended up happening?
They're gonna
They
break the
opened
window
those
too.
doors and allowed those people
That is
to vote.
dumb.
So do not be discouraged. These barriers show you that it matters. And we're here to help you break through them. The same thing with our platforms and voices, Carrie.
Like I wouldn't
Because you
want to
know
do
what's
that
going to
because
happen.
I'm not like
At some point,
a
Breonna Taylor
bicycle,
is
but
not going to be trending anymore. People are not going to be protesting anymore. But it's still up to us to keep making sure that our voices get heard. And this is one way to do so.
Right,
that
and
makes
that
sense.
is a form of being activated, being an activist. It doesn't have to be protesting. It doesn't have to look like what you think traditionally activism looks like. It's voting. It's that simple.
We now have to understand like this is a critical mass moment for this movement to continue to hold up as much steam for as long as possible. And that's what this collection is going to hopefully allow for that situation to happen.
Jalen, in today's age of technology, it should be easier to vote.
No doubt. It's like we call these devices smartphones, but yet I can't vote from them. All the things that we do in our lives are in our phone. All of these barriers are things that people will need to overcome in order to create a level of enthusiasm
My
to vote.
pizza's here. That's
But
how long
again,
it was.
this is not political. It's your right to do so. And there's so many times when you feel like somebody attention to who the judges are, who's running for Senate, mayor, governor. Pay attention who's running for president. And let's make sure in
2.
2020.
No, I would like 3.
Why is more than a vote so important and invaluable in our community?
Well, because right now,
I love you. Oh,
we
look
have
at
an
you. You're waiting for
opportunity
me.
to let our voices be heard
Love
louder
you.
than ever. Anytime you see the mobilization of white kids holding Black Lives Matter signs, that means there's a
Parmesan?
change. Now, what happens with that breakthrough is the
More?
next step. You're going to look down in your email, Carrie. You're going to see all of these
That's it.
companies telling you how they're going to work on their diversity, how they're looking themselves in the mirror. They need to make change. Just like in sports, right? Look on the field, on the court, all those black players. Further you get up, it's like altitude or a ladder. It's thinner and thinner. So a lot of people talk about the system being broken. I hate to remind people that it's not broken. It was built this way. And one of our ways to help change the system is to vote. So that's why more than a vote is so very important. So we can make sure everybody participates and gives themselves an opportunity to let their voice be heard.
I think it's interesting because you talked about black men being very powerful in the U.S. if they're athletes and entertainers, because for so long those have been the avenues traditionally to create wealth. The NBA season comes back. What are your feelings on the season coming back in the midst of everything that is happening?
I think you'll see players challenging the establishment more. You're going to see them saying, okay, if you have all of these marketing and promotional deals, how many of them are with minorities? How many people are you employing in NBA? What about certain teams? Who do you have as a minority owner? Or what about the candidates that you have for positions of power? NBA players have proven as blacks that they are now, movers and shakers in the game. They're now the dog, not the tail. If they decide not to play, some of the biggest social changes and conversations have taken place in sports that weren't during the game. Colin Kaepernick was before the game. The Ali Summit was a press conference. So they could mobilize if they chose to. But if you do play, challenge the league. Black Lives Matter on the jersey. Continue to make sure that every time people are watching the game, they're also seeing the movement happen.
Jalen, I appreciate you because you are always entertaining and informative at once. I really, truly am looking forward to the NBA season. Thank you for working with More Than a Vote because your voice, your platform, all of it is needed, my friend. Be safe, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I love and appreciate you all the way on.
Thank you. Love you, brother.
Love you too.
Every conversation that we have today, I am so grateful for everyone who came on with me to talk about what's going on in Marshall, how they want to change. A huge shout out to Jalen Rose, Bun B, Jason Hayward, Ron Orgy, and Russ. Their words were inspiring, but also important and invaluable. I hope your phone is full with all the information that we've been able to place in front of you. Again, you need to check out these resources because they are so important because we want you to
It's been 5
vote.
minutes.
And that is your voice. It is important. We, the
party's
people,
gonna go right
want
over
you
here.
to vote. So, go to morethanavote.org, fairfight.com, and weallvote.org. Again, thank you so much for joining us and paying attention because this message, again, is invaluable. I'm Carrie Champion for We the People.
For me, it's over here. 3 minutes.
Where's this chair right here, dude? It's right in the way. Why don't you put it over here, man?
No. Tuck it in.
Johnny, you want apple juice?
Mm-hmm. Three more minutes, chat. minutes. And guys, I cannot showcase the music of this because it's copyrighted, so. No one is like over here. All the people are over here. But they think it's gonna like come.
Remember that one?
I got count to fight. 4, 3, 2, 1. What happened? I really did not know what happened. Dude, I did not know what happened. I'm confused.
What did you say?
I'm confused.
Oh, it said the party was moved, so it probably was like going somewhere.
Time to up that shit. Yeah, for you sound so good to me.
You gotta take a shower here in a minute. You've been wearing those shorts for 2 days. ¿Qué te pasa?
No.
Last night? Night before?